What's up, all day fam? We're here for the final game of the season, Super Bowl. Super Bowl 59 is here. The stage is set for a rematch between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs in the biggest game of the year. This isn't just another Super Bowl. This is history in the making. So will Mahomes and Reid pull off the first ever Super Bowl three-peat? Or will Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley lead the Philadelphia Eagles to their revenge tour? Can they beat the Chiefs? Can they stop the Chiefs? Can they dethrone Patrick Mahomes and Reid? So in today's breakdown, I'm going to be diving deep into the biggest matchups, the key storylines, and my final score prediction, leaving y'all with real football talk. You can hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and let's get into it. So, Eagles, Super Bowl 59, Eagles versus the Chiefs. So we have a fascinating coach battle here. Reid, who is already one of the greatest offensive minds in NFL history, probably if not the best. Obviously, I say that arguably the greatest coach of all time other than Bill Belichick. He's going against his former team, just ironically, again, for the second time, the Philadelphia Eagles. So don't think for a second he wouldn't love to break the Eagles' hearts again. This man has over 300 career wins and is now chasing a fourth Super Bowl title with the Chiefs. He's been to the Super Bowl with the Eagles when the McNabb era. So, but also then you have Nick Sirianni, who is a guy who doesn't get enough credit. I know I've kind of been harsh on Nick Sirianni lately, but he's been coach. I mean, you got to give it to him. This is the second 2 Super Bowls in 4 seasons. That's insane. I mean, it's a hell of a coaching. I mean, I guess I'm overlooking what the results are when he's coaching the Eagles. I mean, what can you say? What else can you say about the guy? We may not like him. We may not like how he goes about his business, how he goes about things, but the result speaks for himself. So he's aggressive. He trusts his players, and he isn't afraid to go for it on any fourth down. And let's not forget, the Eagles started 2-2 this season before finishing 12-1 down the stretch. That's coaching. That's coaching. So even when things look tough for the Eagles, man, they prevail. They're resilient. We got a quarterback duel, Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts. So this is a battle between 2 quarterbacks who make things happen with their legs and their arms. Patrick Mahomes, 3-time Super Bowl champ, 17-3 in the playoffs, and 43 postseason touchdowns. The guy is built for the big stage. Every time we think he's had a down year, he turns it up when it matters. Jalen Hurts, he doesn't put up crazy passing numbers, but he does win games. That says a lot. His leadership, his ability to extend plays, and now with Saquon Barkley in the backfield, he's even more dangerous. And let's not forget, Hurts threw for 304 yards against the Chiefs in their last Super Bowl and ran for 3 touchdowns. So he wants this one back. The Super Bowl is Super Bowl history in the making, man. I mean, here's the crazy part. No team has ever won 3 Super Bowls in a row. Not Brady, not Montana, not the Steelers dynasty, but the Chiefs are sitting here 1 win away from doing it. And the Eagles, they remember what happened in Super Bowl 57, that controversial Bradbury penalty. So Mahomes' last-minute drive and the heartbreak loss, you remember that. I mean, so you know they've had this game circled all year long. The Eagles did. So these are the key matchups to watch. The Eagles' run game versus the Chiefs' defense. Saquon Barkley needs 30 yards to break Terrell Davis' all-time single-season rushing record. But the Chiefs' defense is the number 1 tackling unit in all of football. So will they be able to stop the Eagles' ground attack? I mean, I think they will. I think they're going to be able to stop Saquon Barkley. I think Saquon Barkley is going to have a good day, but I believe Steve Spagnuolo is going to be able to contain Saquon and then make sure Saquon Barkley doesn't take over this game. The Chiefs, so we got also the Chiefs' quick passing offense versus the Eagles' secondary. The Chiefs run an RPO-heavy offense. 27% of Mahomes' passes are thrown behind the line of scrimmage. So that means screens, quick slants, and motion-heavy plays. But Philly's defense is number 1 against short yardage passes. If they can take away the Chiefs' bread and butter, they can slow Mahomes down. We got Travis Kelce versus the Eagles' rookie secondary. Kelce has 174 career playoff catches, that the most of any tight end in NFL history. And the Eagles will rely on rookies Cooper DeJean and Kenyon Mitchell to contain him. So will they stop? Will they step up on the biggest stage? With these two rookies, they've been playing well all year. So we need them to. The Eagles is going to need them to step up on the biggest stage of their entire career. We got Vic Fangio for the Eagles versus Steve Spagnuolo for the Chiefs. Fangio is 0-7 against Mahomes, and the Chiefs have averaged 28 points per game against his defenses. So meanwhile, Spags is a 4-time Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator, and his aggressive blitzing is known to shake up quarterbacks. So I believe that. I don't think that Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley are going to have bad games. I believe that Steve Spagnuolo's defense is going to contain them and going to pertain them, is going to keep them in check. The Chiefs is going to come out there aggressive, man, and competitive as we know what. The Eagles is going to have a lot. I don't think the Eagles offense is going to be taking over games like they usually do. We'll see though. Here are the X factors. We got Harrison Butker versus Jake Elliott. And Butker is the most accurate playoff kicker in NFL history. 36 of 40 in the postseason, 6 of 7 from 50-plus yards. And meanwhile, Elliott has struggled from deep, just 1 for 8 from 50-plus yards in a dome. This could be the difference. And we got turnover battle. The Eagles are plus 27 in turnoff differential since week 5. That's how you win games. The Chiefs have gone 8 straight games without a turnover. Do you think their luck's gonna run out? Time of possession. The Eagles control the clock better than anyone, averaging 33 points per game. So if they can keep Mahomes off the field, he can't beat you. So I'm talking about like how Steve Spagnuolo is going to be able to shut down, not shut down, but be able to keep Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley in check. But if the Eagles, they're going to come in there with a great strategy, and if they like I said, they control the clock better than anyone in the NFL. So they average 33 minutes per game. So if they can be able to have a very solid game plan and be able to strategize by keeping Patrick Mahomes off the field, they're going to be able to. They could pull away with a win. I don't think they are. I don't think they will. But the Eagles, like I said, the Eagles are very well coached. They have the players to be able to keep up with the Chiefs, and just like how the Chiefs are going to be able to get out there and execute their game plan and strategize and be able to. And Mahomes, he is very crafty. He is very clutch. But if the Eagles can just play their game and they can be consistent with what they've been doing all year long, they could come away with the win. I don't think they will. I don't think they are, because I just believe nobody is better at being crafty and being able to strategize and be able to play the game of chess and football better than the Chiefs. But if any team can do it, it can be the Eagles. It can be the Eagles, and the Eagles are very familiar with the Chiefs. They played them not too long ago. So they have a back who they can depend on, who's very reliant. If the Chiefs cannot contain Saquon Barkley, I will say the Eagles will win this game. If they can't contain Saquon Barkley, but if the Eagles cannot be able to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, they're going to lose this game. I'm going to go ahead and all right, so who wins Super Bowl 59? It's going to be a battle. 2 elite teams, 2 quarterbacks with everything to prove. But at the end of the day, I'm rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that the Chiefs is going to win this game. I'm going to say 29-23. I'm going to say Chiefs 29, Eagles 23. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs dynasty find ways to win the big games. They won 17 straight one-score games. They are battle-tested, and they lived for this moment. So the Eagles, I think the Eagles is going to keep it close. Saquon Barkley will make history, but Mahomes, Kelce, and Spagnuolo's defense will just make enough plays to get it done. So that's my pick. But what about you? Who wins Super Bowl 59? Who do you think? Eagles or Chiefs? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And if you love real, in-depth football talk, make sure to subscribe to All Day for more breakdowns, analysis, and predictions. And hey, subscribe, hit that like button. Let's keep this chat rolling. All right, thank y'all so much. We'll be back soon, All Day.